Good morning, good-looking people, and you're good-looking because you're always looking, and of course, you are finding the good in everything and in everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend. Today, we're doing the Hayom for the 9th of Adar, Sheni. Today is a very special day in the calendar. There's a note here that in 1940, today marks the day that the 6th Rebbe, Rabbi Yosef Yitzchak, arrived in the United States. This day marks the essential beginning of the dissemination of the wellsprings of Chassidus to the outside in this lower hemisphere, a quotation according to the memory of a listener from the Rebbe from a Sicha in Parshas Tetzaveh in 1985, in which the great significance and import of the day is explained at length. It's a very special day because this is the day that the Rebbe Rayatz, the previous Rebbe, came to America in 1940. And why that's important, because in today's Hayom, we're going to first have an instruction about Bari Nefashis, and we'll talk about that. And then we'll connect it as well to the Hayom, where the Rebbe is stating that seeing the Rebbe is not enough. If you really want to connect to the Rebbe or to the Rebbeim, it's not only just to see their face, but it's important to learn the Maimorim, learn their Torah, learn their Sichas, because that is the way to connect to your Rebbe. So let's read inside, and then we'll go to some notes and the message of the day. So for the 9th of Adar Sheni, it says when it comes to the bracha that we say, the Bar Nefashos, there's a emphasis here that in the blessings Bar Nefashos, in the phrase Al Kol Ma Shebarasa, the letter Kaf should be vocalized with a Hayom and not a Kamatz. And then the Hayom of the day, it says, a chassid's great thirst to be bound with his Rebbe can be satisfied only by studying the Maimorim that the Rebbe delivers and writes, for merely seeing his face is not enough. These are actually connected together. So let's first talk about Bari Nefashis. Bari Nefashis is the after bracha that we say after drinking water. And the emphasis here is that to say with the proper enunciation, but really it's about when somebody's thirsty. This blessing says that you're thanking God that you're fulfilling your thirst, that you're not missing anything. And the same thing with going to the Hayom. It's saying when you see your Rebbe and you're thirsty to be with your Rebbe and to see your Rebbe, seeing his face is not enough, but you need to learn his Torah. You need to be connected to him through studying his Torah. It says that in Talmud Yerushalmi, it says there's a story of Rabbi Yochanan, who was a student of Rabbi Hersia. And it says he had completed his studies by his Rebbe for a long time. But it says after he had completed his studies, for the next 13 years, he stuck around looking for an opportunity to go see his Rebbe just to see his face. That's what he stuck around for, just to see his Rebbe's face. So there's obviously something special, about seeing the Rebbe and seeing the Rebbe's face. It's connecting to the day because this was the day that the previous Rebbe finally came to America. Until then, the Hasidim were connecting to the Rebbe through just learning. They never actually got to see the Rebbe's face. But when the Rebbe came here in 1940, what he said was, it's good to see you, but it's not only enough just to see me. We need to go out. We need to bring Torah to the streets. We need to bring Torah to the world. As the phrase goes, it says, America is no different than when the Rebbe came here from Russia, that, hey, we had Torah there and we were very involved there. Now we're here in America. It's no different. We need to bring the Torah out to the streets. We need to bring the Torah into the workplaces, as we discussed before. And that is the message of the day. It's a special day. So of course, whatever we bring up and we see instructions in the Hayom, especially here about Bari Nefashos, it's more about the Chabad Minhag versus others. And the second part of the day is about us connecting to the Rebbe, that even many of us, including myself, never met the Rebbe. We never had that opportunity. But we can connect to the Rebbe and we can be involved by studying the Hayom, by learning the Sichas, by learning the Maimorim, because that is the ultimate connection. Have a wonderful day. Have a blessed week, a successful week. It is the month of Adar. It is Purim coming around. It's a time of joy, of energy, of good connection. and tap into it. Grab into that energy. It will only bring blessing into your life. Have a great day. We'll talk more tomorrow.